Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another daily energy draw. This is Starseed week where we're using all the Starseed and Lightworker oriented oracle decks. Today we're going to be using the Lightworker oracle deck by Alana Fairchild. And as I was getting ready for this, what I heard from Spirit was that we are approaching the spring equinox. This is the fall equinox in the southern hemisphere, but what this is all about is this energy of rebirth. So wherever you are in the world, it's an energy of rebirth that is coming forth. And what they're bringing forth is even in the fall, even with the decay that we experience, with the leaves falling from the trees and the flowers kind of going into disarray, even there, it's preparation for rebirth. And we've been channeling that for the past several weeks on the channel in the Sacred Union Energy updates, that there's been this purification process that we've been undergoing. There's been this transition energy, this transformation energy, where we're leaving behind the old cycle and moving into the next level of ascension, the next phase of our journey. And from that comes this rebirth energy. So the spring equinox is going to, they're saying powerful light codes that are going to assist with that rebirth energy, assist with that rebirth process. So you're going to feel that within yourself. You're going to feel almost like renewed within yourself. It's going to feel like you're the next level, the next version of yourself. And if what I'm feeling is any indication right now, it feels good. It feels good, almost like I can't remember the past version of myself. And what I'm hearing is we're not supposed to. We're not supposed to go back. But allowing yourself to keep transforming into new and higher consciousness, new and higher versions of ourselves. And the spring equinox is going to really assist with that. Okay. Wow. All right. Spirit, what do you have to say for my collective for Tuesday? Tuesday, please, Spirit. Remember, the timestamps are just timestamps. Take the messages how and when they resonate for you. There is a full playlist of daily energy draws, over like 300 and some videos. Make sure that you go back and check through those, see which ones are calling for you. They might have a message. They are meant to be timeless, so they might have a message in there for you now. All right, Spirit, what do you have to say for my collective for... Oop, that's a lot. When you haven't channeled in a week, there's a lot to say. Spirit, what do you have to say for my collective, please? What do you have to say for my collective, please? Okay, we got two. We have the 6th ray of devotion, and we have the 3rd ray of creative intelligence. I'm not going to read from the book, because I'm getting energies just from the... images themselves. I'm going to hold those up for you for a second here. The energy that I'm getting is this surrender energy, and from the surrender comes the transformation. And I feel like that's what the spring equinox is bringing in, and that's probably why they reminded me of it just a few minutes ago. It's because that's what it feels like. You see how he's like down on his knees, his arms in the air? Like, this is surrender energy, and from that is the healing heart. Stepping into the higher heart, allowing that to be your level of consciousness now. Living from the heart, living from that essence of love, living from the place of the sacred soul self. That's what this feels like. This feels like we are transforming from the old version of ourselves into the higher heart, into the soul self, into higher consciousness. There's this energy of, I'm even hearing transforming out of the old matrix, the 3D matrix, and into the rainbow matrix, really fully embracing that within ourselves. A couple of weeks ago, I shared this as well in the channeled messages. I think it was called the Surrender Shift, I think. My Divine Masculine and I had an experience where we were channeling for the collective. The dragons were coming in. It was the rainbow dragon that came in and brought down rainbow codes. And as they were bringing that down, I was channeling light language, and even with my hands, I was channeling it verbally. And my masculine, it was almost like I was seeing a stream of rainbow energy come down through my crown chakra, being voiced and vocalized out with my body. And as I was doing this, I could see it streaming out into the universe, into the world, into this new earth grid. And as I was doing this, my divine masculine was standing or sitting behind me. His hands were on me. And as he was doing this, he was helping to ground the energy into the earth plane. This rainbow grid is here. This new earth energy is here. It has already been birthed. And what we're doing is we're anchoring this in. And this energy feels like we're now embodying this, each and every one of us on this ascension journey, through our surrender, through our living in higher consciousness, through our, I want to change that, through our ascension to higher consciousness, our transformation into higher consciousness. We're now living that higher consciousness. We're now embodying that rainbow energy. And that's what this really is. And they're bringing me the energy of those of you who are light workers. You are the rainbow warriors. You are the ones who are anchoring this in and helping to bridge. I'm hearing bridge the divide. So you're helping to bring that template down, anchor it into the earth plane, and bridge anywhere where there's division, anywhere where there's still the illusion of separation, anywhere where people are still ascending, waking up into the higher consciousness. You're helping to bridge the earth plane, the earth plane with the higher realms, bringing heaven to earth. That's what this is. You're bringing heaven to earth. And heaven is that rainbow matrix. Heaven is that higher consciousness. Heaven is that fifth dimensional consciousness of abundance and love and joy and harmony. That's the rainbow matrix. That's what we're bringing down. That's this template here. And you're doing this. You're doing this through your surrender. And what are you surrendering? You're surrendering your ego. You're surrendering control. You're surrendering all of the old conflict, drama, conditioning, habits that are toxic or negative, shadow self. You're integrating your shadow self. You're surrendering old patterns, old addictions, old ways of doing things, old behaviors, so that you can become the new. And who is the new? It's that higher version of yourself. You're being reborn. That's what's happening. And the earth is being reborn. So as within, so without, you are being reborn within. And as a result, the entire paradigm is changing. The entire earth plane is changing and being transformed and reborn. There is a rebirth energy that is in here because of the surrender. And the surrender is just surrendering the ego, surrendering the old, so that you can become the new. Surrendering lower consciousness so that you can shift into higher consciousness, higher levels of awareness, higher octaves of love. The higher self, the higher heart, living from that heart, living from the soul self, embodying that energy. That's what this shift is all about. That's what this rebirth is all about. So, pretty remarkable energy coming in here. We'll talk more about that. We'll get even deeper in an Ascension Starseed Oracle reading coming up on the channel this week. That's going to be it for today, and we'll be back tomorrow with more of Starseed Week. I'm sending you so much love, so much light, and we'll see you then. Bye.